Hi, puppy. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just gonna embrace it, honestly. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. You're so kind. You're so kind. Thank you so much for joining. Like, viewer discretion. I'm not saying you should do these things. I'm just saying you should do these things. That's simply it. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, Living Like Lindsay, where I upload every single Wednesday. So it is Monday, September 7th? September 7th. We're gonna roll with it. And today I basically just want to go over some things that you would be able to do in an online classroom that you would not be able to do in a personal face-to-face classroom. And let me tell you the reason why I went ahead and did this. So I was going to upload my school tips and tricks video, and that didn't work out too well. If you watched my last video, I pulled my SD card out and ejected it without actually ejecting it on the Final Cut program, so I lost a bunch of my imaging, and that was not fun. That was not fun. So basically I looked on YouTube and I saw that there was a lot of videos like that, and I figured I should do something a little bit different but along the same lines. So I think with school there has been a lot of negative talk concerning the online world that we have all encompassed ourselves in the past couple weeks here, and quite honestly, as negative as it is and as much as it sucks to be doing online school because we really crave that social interactions as humans, I think it's really cool to also note that we have some positives for this online schooling semester, and I think it's really important to kind of bring out the positive and the bad sometimes, so this is kind of going to be one of those videos directed toward that. Okay, so without further ado, here's 22 things that you can do in an online class you couldn't do in a personal face-to-face. Let's get to it. So my first on my list is eat food, you guys. Who doesn't love eating food? You can eat food whenever you want. I know a lot of us had professors and stuff that would not be cool with eating in the classroom. Some obviously were like, oh my gosh, it's at 8 a.m. I know you don't really have time in the morning, go ahead. But some are just not like that. So for the ones that are just not like that, it is really cool that we can just cancel out our cameras and honestly just eat whatever we want. Breakfast, regardless, orange, tacos. Who doesn't love tacos? Oh, tacos. My second one on my list here is to use the bathroom. And you guys are completely BSing me right now if you literally say you've pulled up to a classroom at 8 a.m. or at 7 a.m. and been like, oh, I don't have to use the bathroom, but you're lying because you literally just got there, you woke up 15 minutes before class, and you know you have to use the bathroom and you just sat down, but you're trying not to be disrespectful. Some of us just don't care though, and we're like, yo, gotta use the bathroom, BRB. But you know you didn't get your morning shit in, so don't even lie. Just don't. So my third here is do work for another class guilt-free. You guys, I used to feel so guilty about doing classwork for another class, but sometimes the girl didn't have time to do her homework last night. Sometimes it's got to get done the period before. And you know what? It just be like that sometimes. So this is a really good one in the fact that we could literally just complete other coursework or do other things for other classes while you literally are doing Zoom for your 9 a.m. or your 8 a.m. while people are asking questions. There's a lot of free time usually in those classes that you can be doing other things, as bad as it sounds. So I'm not, again, not saying you should go do these things, you guys, please. Viewer discretion. I'm not saying you should do these things, I'm just saying you should do these things. That's simply it. Okay, so number 4 is wear fuzzy socks or pajamas. You guys, you could literally wear fuzzy socks. I mean, not that I didn't wear them to school because I was that bitch and I will be that bitch, but you could wear fuzzy socks, you could wear pajamas, you literally could be wasted from the night before and not even have to worry about changing your clothes literally if you have a 6 or 7 a.m., which I did at one point. They are real. Number 5 is you do not have to get ready, you guys. You literally spent so much time. This is more for females, obviously. Males probably just put some clothes on, went to school, but females put a little more effort into it usually. Don't ask why. We probably regret that now, but we did. So yeah, you probably spent 15 minutes just putting on your makeup alone and then trying to figure out what outfit you were wearing. It was a whole freaking fiasco, okay? The whole thing was just a freaking fiasco. Literally trying to get ready, and in that time that you would take to get ready in the morning and eat your breakfast and all that, you could just do it during class now. You could do it during class. These are luxuries that we will never have again, you guys. Never have again. Never have again. Never have again. Do you get the point? Number 6 on our list of what you can do in an online classroom. So you can be with your pets. I think my number 6, be with your pets, is really, really, really important, and honestly just for the reason that they can be like supportive, emotional animals in some sort of way for a lot of people. And I think honestly just having your pet around gives you a little bit of a serotonin boost that we could all really use throughout our day. So who doesn't love having like I was gonna say like a dog name, but I couldn't come up with one. Dogs. That's my point. Dogs. Okay, so number 7 on my list of what you can do in an online course is do your laundry. I know you guys are like, why would I do my laundry? I'd rather sit in class. And you know what? For some of you that really may be the case. I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, I would not doubt it. But for those of you who that is not the case, it is just one more thing you can knock off your list and honestly get done really early in the day, especially if you wake up early, because I know I hate doing laundry during the day because there's usually more people doing laundry at night or later in the day. Number 8 on my list of what you can do is clean your room, guys. Don't even act like your room's clean right now. Half of you are looking around your room going, okay, yeah, I could probably clean it. Yeah, you probably could. You're not lying. You probably could. So you should do that. Just do it later. Do it later. But you know what I mean. So cleaning your room is honestly another just good way to pass time, again, when hopefully professors are asking questions or students are asking questions and you just have like a moment to yourself. Cleaning your room usually doesn't take that long, honestly, as much as we think it's like a huge drag. It probably takes you, what, like 10 minutes max? Be real. Like, it really doesn't take you more than 10 minutes maximum unless you're doing like a deep clean, which you're not. So relax. Number 9 on my list is eat more food. I know you guys are like, what do you mean? Don't act like you're not hungry after you eat one meal. After you eat one meal, you want 2. Like, at least I do. I be snacking and eating all at the same time. So, you probably should too. Probably fill you up more. And plus, like, breakfast is supposed to be the bigger meal of the day, in my belief. So, why not just eat twice? Like, fill yourself up. You got a whole day ahead of you. Do some, like, lunch and some breakfast. You know what I mean? Do a little brunch. My number 10 for you guys is going to be you get to wake up 5 minutes before class. That is another luxury you will probably never have again, so you should take it in and like just take it in. Take it in. Honestly, we will never be able to wake up 5 minutes before class and be okay and make it to class and not stress out. I think this is like the first time ever that everyone can say they've had a semester where they wake up and they can pop right into class, just pop in a code and like a password and you're in. Honestly, it's not like you have to spend time getting ready and actually going to school and driving there or getting your parents to take you there. So that is another luxury that we will never have again. So number 11, guys, number 11 is going to be use textbooks and notes freely throughout quizzes. I think this is another really, really big one, considering that this makes everything like open book and like open note essentially, because professors know that they can't really stop you. They probably could if they want. There's like a few ways they could like lock browsers or like turn the cameras on, which is kind of creepy, but some professors are like that. Hopefully not yours, honestly. But at the end of the day, like, it really does become an open note and open book quiz and test semester, really, because we have all the control here as far as what we can access when we have other tabs open. So number 12 is to go ahead and make sure that you get perfect attendance, because let me just tell you something. If you don't get perfect attendance, you are like in the head, okay? Like, y'all need to like figure it out. There's something wrong. Like, it's literally an online class. It's an online class. There's no reason whatsoever that you should be late to an online class when you literally just have to have your computer charged. That would probably be the only good excuse, but like not really, because it's easy to charge your computer still than it is to actually go to class. So like, figure it out, man. Figure it out. Number 13 on this is organize your messy drawer, or just like your room, your cabinets, whatever looks like it needs organizing, really. There's always going to be something that needs organizing in your room, regardless of whether you think there is or not. So I promise you, if you take 5 minutes to look around, you'll find something to organize that will really just bring your room together and make you feel that much more cohesive going throughout your day. So number 14 is to create a to-do list. You guys, even creating a to-do list of 3 things will literally make your day so much more productive. When we talk about productivity, if you give yourself too many things to do, chances are not all of those things are going to happen. So you're better off just giving yourself 2 to 3 things you know you can get done. They are really high priority on your list, and making sure those 2 to 3 get done. Okay, so number 15, we can write down homework for other classes. I know you don't think this is big, this is probably another one you're like, but honestly, if you really think about this one, writing down homework for classes is another one of those reasons. You write things down, you get it done. I really do believe in like the writing it down philosophy. Makes you believe it better, makes you understand it more, and it really just kind of embellishes it in your head. So writing down homework for other classes is a big plus in the matter that we actually know and have a mental list in our head of what we do have to do for the day. Number 16, okay guys, I love this one. Number 16. I love it, and the reason I love it so much is because it is reading the chat when you're in Zoom or whatever prompt, like whatever you're in, I don't know. So reading the chat in Zoom, please tell me that is not the funniest shit. Like sometimes people will come at each other different, and I think people are getting brave because we're online, so they're like, oh yeah, I can just shoot a shot at Sally and like she won't be mad. But honestly, at the end of the day, like it is the funniest thing to mute yourself and just to laugh, because like in class I'd be holding back on laughing at some people, but like you know, if you're not in class you could laugh at some of the things these people say because it's like what? Okay, so number 17 is going to be staying in bed while you're in class. That's another luxury we will never have again. You get to stay in bed when you're in class. Bed and class correlation for the first time ever. Never again. Won't happen ever again. Won't happen ever again. Bed in class. Class, bed, bed, class, class in bed. Let's go. That will never happen again, you guys. That will never happen again. Like ever. You could stay in bed. You could stay in bed. Like, do it. You could stay in bed, dude. Number 18 for you guys is make coffee or tea. Whatever your caffeination fix is for the AM, honestly, this one's really important. It just gets your day started, and it's one of those things where it's like when you're getting questions asked to you in the course, like or when other people are asking questions in the course, you honestly have a moment to yourself, and you have AirPods or headphones on most of the time, so you are able to go ahead and listen from another area, even if you want to do some cooking real quick. Number 19 for you guys is answering phone calls or text, even if it is not an emergency. So this one is nice in the matter that like you could really just kind of be on your phone when questions are happening. I'm not, again, like putting this out there that you should be on your phone, but it's nice to like be guilt-free and like check your phone if you're getting a message from your mom and like not have to step out and worry about what the professor's thinking about you, because I know some of us actually do worry about that kind of stuff as much as we shouldn't worry about that stuff. Number 20. So you guys are gonna hate me or love me for this one, but illicit activities. And by illicit activities, I mean these, and I have one in the freezer that's colder, so I'm gonna go get it. So number 20 on our list is actually illicit activities. Please don't hate me for this one, but it is so true. A lot of people in the morning I've seen literally on classes, and they're drinking like coffee and Kahlua, which is like alcoholic, or they're making like margaritas for their like noon class, and I'm just like, honestly, you're living your best life. Like, I can't even blame you. We could actually drink during class, which I think is insane. But speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and crack this claw open because it's been a while and it's so cold. Bingo. She's not sponsored. But regardless, like, you can do these things having your camera off in class, which I think is honestly something that's really exciting. Number 21 on my list is go ahead and make brownies, you guys. I'm actually going to make brownies in a little bit because they sound so good. And like, think about it. You could literally make brownies during class. Like, what's better than a breakfast treat? Fuck a donut. Eat a brownie, man. Eat a brownie, you guys. Like, whisk it up. Just put it in the oven. It's literally that easy. It's like, what, 2 eggs, some powder, some milk, honestly, some oil. It's not even milk, it's oil. Put it in the fucking oven and you're chilling. Brownies for breakfast. Let's go. Tell me I didn't just give you the best idea ever. I did. So number 22 and the very last one on our list is record your lectures, you guys. So I know a lot of professors are actually being really nice about this process, and they are letting us record the lectures, if not posting them on whatever like service you're using for you to see and have after the class, which is actually a really, really nice thing of them to do, because most of the time they'll be like, you have to be in class, you can't get the lectures if you aren't in class, ask a friend, and hopefully they're nice to you, and you're like, damn, okay, I will. Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and end the vlog here for the day, but thank you so much again for tuning in to another Wednesday with Livin' Like Lindsay, and I hope you'll appear next Wednesday for more. I just want you guys to know I am working on a time to get all my stuff out. I'm still kind of figuring the ways of the works with YouTube, but I am trying to plan to get my stuff out before 2 o'clock or around even noon possibly. But when I have a time, I will solidify that with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for next time. Bye guys!